This is going to be raw. Let me just give you a heads up. So there's a comedian called Simone, and she was part of a tour called The Queens of Comedy. And in her set, she made a distinction around being made love to by a man that it was so effective that you became mesmerized. Now, she ain't say mesmerized because I'm trying to be nice for my Christian folk. She said something else. And I have to apologize to all the sisters who have ever been mesmerized by the PP of your lover and you gave them your car keys. You gave them the deed to your house. You gave him your trust. You bought him land. He was so effective in his public service that you had to reward him with something to help him understand how good he was. Now, I am not the kind of chick who believes in material things. I don't think it's necessary. I think that when someone does good, they should be acknowledged and appreciated for it. And I believe firmly that because as a people we have lost our names culturally, that when you care about someone, you give them a new name. Because it's almost like an initiation pact. Like it's almost like when you rename something, you're claiming something. So I have decided that I needed to rename Mr. Lover Lover. I've decided. And I'm thinking of different names that would be appropriate for the effectiveness this man has. And I want you to be clear. Now, granted, his sex is on fire. That's the clearest part. So I make sure I get that in there. But it's also his care. So I know I'm being kind of fleshy. Okay, I'm like being a lot fleshy. Okay, but his care, it's his sensitivity. I want you to know, I got frustrated with him, and I told him, but why? I did it. I killed him off. He started it. It was all his fault. Okay, he didn't take me serious. Now, if y'all know black women, we don't play with this. If we say we out, we out. Okay, one of those of us who are real ones, right? I blocked him out of my life. Out of my life. You know, this brother went and got a phone. I literally blocked one phone. He got another phone. I wouldn't return his messages. He sent me certified mail. I want you to know everything I could come up with. He was like, no, if a brother's into you, he will come and get you. Okay, and so anyway, back to the text. My point is, pretty dog. Was I've been really being with. What could I get? What name could I give him that would be worthy of his delivery, his package delivery? You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad someone caught that because I'm trying really hard not to curse. It probably won't last, but I'm doing really great, so I'm gonna keep it going, and I won't talk long because I realize if I talk long, I'm probably gonna get free and say everything that's in my mind. So I'm thinking about what can I call him that would be an honor. You know what I'm saying? That would be like a badge of honor. That would be like, oh my God, I have done so good that she had to rename me. And I'm thinking through it, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to call him something obvious like Mandingo or Big Mike. That's too trite. It's so beneath him. Okay, so beneath him. Then I thought about something like elevated, like the second coming. You get it? Or the third coming. Only my sisters would get that joke. I thought it was funny. It's a faith-based joke. Yeah, no, I'm a stand-up, so forgive me if it comes out the way it comes out, but it's going to come out the way it comes out. But I thought about the second coming. I thought that was too, but what if there's a third and a fourth and a fifth? So I'm like, oh, I can't do that one either. And then I thought about something more like, you know, like, like Lion King, roar. I'm like, I can't maintain that. So I couldn't come up with anything that would articulate the level of gratification, satisfaction. And let me tell y'all this. One of my measures for success in terms of me actually, that would help me identify my new lover, my boyfriend, the person I'm going to be with, was that the sex would be so good that I would forget my name. Girl, I forgot my name, my address, my phone number, my date of birth. I forgot. forgot that I couldn't even do the alphabet. I mean, like, do you know how attentive a lover has to be to the point where you don't remember your name? That is how good this motherfucker is. And I'm trying not to curse. This motherfucker, oh my God. Oh my God. I want you to know when you start screaming the name of the Lord in the midst of peaking in your sleep, you know this motherfucker deserves a medal. He deserves something. I don't have anything I can give him that's worthy. I'm like, how do you say thank you for literally changing the game? How? How do you take, like, I feel like he should get like an Olympic medal for sex. You know what I'm saying? Or like a trophy for number of orgasms in one night. I think there should be some kind of something that would acknowledge the proficiency and effectiveness of this man in bed. I'm like, who does this? Who does this? I can't believe this. I'm trying, God, really hard not to be crass. It won't last. But yes, I'm thinking, okay, there's nothing I can give him. I can't even, I wanted to call him like, something big and powerful like Goliath. But it's not that. It's the fact that his finesse is so dope. You got to get a lover that's sensitive. When you have a really nice car, they respond, they're very sensitive to your touch. Okay? This motherfucker is like riding a Bentley. You understand? It's like riding a Mercedes because he's that sensitive to me. To me. Anyway, I'm back. The flesh is winning. The flesh won that round, y'all. I lost that round. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna get off the phone before I start getting vulgar, and because I'm trying. It won't last, but I'm trying. But I think that the only name that I could come up with that articulates the level of mesmerization, appreciation, gratitude, respect, and honor. The only name I could come up with, the only name I could come up with that I can think of that I think he would like, that he would understand, and that fits our humor, the only name I could come up with is mine. He's mine. Mine. And I can break it off, and I can keep it, and I can use it at will. It's mine. He's mine. That's it. This is Dr. Venus, How I Mess Millionaire. Everybody know this is a funny video, so don't get mad at me. Please share it. It's an intentional funny video. Okay? So y'all gonna have to calm down being mad at me for things that are not bad. At least I didn't curse, I think. I didn't curse as much as I could. Let's put it like that. That sounds better. Okay? Because I probably did curse, but I meant it. I meant every word. Yes, he's mine. That's his new name, Mr. Mine. I kind of like that. Okay, anyway, I love you, sis. I love you, bro. I love you, family. If you're a fan by this, if you laugh a little bit, make sure you share this video. Oh, no, I know we're grown, but my people are sensitive. So I want to be mindful of them, but that's okay. When I get on my platforms and my stuff pops off, I'll make sure I have a adult-rated version so I can say what's on my heart. And I have to worry about hate mail. But yes, please share this video. If you laugh one time, or if you want to know the experience of having these kind of peak moments, you catch that peak moments? I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna stop. Okay, so he was taking care of me. And one of the things I'm discovering about the relationship thing, having your own person, is he has it in his logic that I can peak multiple times simultaneously, right afterward, in my sleep. I mean, he just has a whole thing. He's a whole thing. I'm like, God, I think he's a professional. I think his former life, he probably was an escort. But the point is, he's got this whole thing. And I'm like, no, dude, that's not even realistic. He says, well, he said, it's all mental. I'm like, if my body is peaking, I don't know if that's mental or not. I want you to know this motherfucker. I'm sorry, y'all. I tried. He started to whisper. I feel like I'm telling the sin. He started to whisper to me. This man started whispering to me. I want you to know he started saying shit. Stop. I can't even remember what he said. I don't remember what he said. Okay? All I know is it worked. Leave it at that. Leave it at that. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm almost certain I'm gonna stop here. Okay, I'm gonna stop, I think. But I just want you sisters to know you deserve to have this in your lifetime. Okay? You deserve to have a lover who cares about you to the degree that he will do whatever it takes to have you be happy. And while I'm teasing him or us, or because he's going to see this, about his prowess with his pee-pee, his heart is beautiful. I'm just kind of excited about the fact that I got what I wanted, and I can't remember my name, couldn't feel my legs. I'm like, thank you, Jesus, so much for answering my prayers. Okay, I'm going to stop now. I am stopping. I am, because I'm about to get more vulgar. I can feel it coming. All right, if you're offended by this, if you laughed at this, if you found this funny, please share this video. I'm going to stop right now, and I'm going to see if I can get mine to help me forget my name again. All right, sis, I'm talking smack. Know that you're loved. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye for now. Share this video.